welcome to Movement Not Miracles. I am Anna from Eat, Move, Be Happy, and Martha is skulking somewhere behind me. She was just here and I'm sure she's going to come and say hello in a second. There she is, look, just behind, a little tail that you can see. So, Movement Not Miracles, as you will know, is your bite-sized version of some ways that you can keep your joints mobile, look after your posture, stretch through some of your muscles, and basically look after yourself and avoid those aches and pains that we can get from sitting still and in a poor posture for long periods of time. And today I'm going to do some mindful movement. Mindfulness for me is quite a challenge. So this is not about emptying your mind. This is about relaxing your mind, being in the moment and enjoying the moment for what it is. And for me, it actually helps me physically relax as well. So it is something that I am practicing. So and when I do it well, I do feel the benefits. So I thought we'd do some mindful movement together and set us up for the rest of the day and for the weekend. I'm going to do my session sitting on the floor and I'm starting cross-legged. You can do this seated in a chair. You don't have to be cross-legged. Somewhere comfortable is, and you can do it standing as well actually. You can be mindful wherever you are. So one of the things about sitting cross-legged is that it's actually quite good for our hips because it just allows a different position for our hips. Our hips are ball and socket joint, and when we sit in a chair, which we do a lot of the time, we end up sitting in this sort of a position. So our hips are at right angles with our thigh, our shins are at right angles to our knees, and we stay in this sort of a position all of the time. Whereas our hips do move more than forwards and backwards. And if we can get some external rotation in our hips by sitting cross-legged, then it just encourages that joint to be healthier, move through more through its full range of movement. So sitting cross-legged is a good top tip if you can do it. I've been sitting here for a little while just waiting to press start on the video, and already I can feel my hips relaxing and they feel a bit better. I feel like I've got more space in my hips. So that's quite a good thing to consider. Now I'm sitting on the bones of my bottom and I'm sitting up nice and tall. So wherever you are, if you're sitting in a chair, sit on the bones of your bottom and sit up nice and tall. So we're not sitting on that fleshy part of our bum and sort of slumped back, and don't sit on the back relying on the back of the chair. So sit so that your spine is nice and tall and is being supported by the muscles through your core, so through your belly and through your back. And to start off with, I'm just going to get you to think about what sensations can you feel as you are sitting there. So it's a good idea just to relax your gaze. If you want to, then close your eyes. But if that's not comfortable, then just let your gaze fall in front of you. And just pay attention to the sensations that you can feel through your body. You can just relax your hands. I'll turn back to the front. Relax your hands on your knees. So I'm thinking of sitting up nice and tall out of the bones of my bottom. My knees are relaxed. I'm trying to relax through my hips. My hips are working actually in this position. So I'm trying to relax my knees, trying to relax my hips. I'm trying to stay sitting tall. I'm trying not to slump down. When I slump down like that, that puts extra pressure actually mid-back, which I don't want. So I want to be sitting nice and tall. And then As you relax into this position, just notice where you feel any stiffness. And as you're breathing in and out, try and concentrate on that area where you feel a bit of stiffness and encourage that stiffness to leave your body with your breath. And then I just want you to turn your head and look over one shoulder. So you're not forcing the move, but just looking as far as you can without straining your neck. Staying sitting nice and relaxed, and keep your breathing at a natural pace. And then bring your head back to the front. And now look over the other shoulder. And just pay attention to your jaw. Where is your tongue resting in your mouth? If your jaw is tense, or your teeth are clenched, or your tongue is resting in the roof of your mouth, that's a sign of tension. And it's really common for us to hold tension through our head, neck and jaw. So just relaxing through your jaw. Let your tongue rest in the base of your mouth. Bring your head back to the centre. And think of letting your skin on your face just relax. And staying in that seated position, staying sitting up on your bottom bones, away from the back of the chair. If you take your hands behind your back and let them rest in the base of your back. And think of stretching across your chest. Now, when I do this, what I want to do is that. So my knees want to come up and help me squeeze through my shoulder blades. So I want to try really hard not to do that. So I'm working to keep my hips and knees relaxed, and I'm just stretching across the front of my chest. And through your breathing, just pay attention to the sensation through your body. And relax. Now, if you are sitting cross-legged, I want you to just swap the cross of your legs. So put the other foot in front and just change and settle into that similar but slightly different position. And again, just to start off, just think about any different feelings that you have through your sitting in this position. Sitting up nice and tall, relax through your shoulders, relax through your jaw, relax through your face. Some of the more observant amongst you will have spotted a face at the window. That's my husband checking if I want some lunch, I think, which we'll do once we've finished. Okay, so now we're going to just do some movement through our shoulders. So if you can, stay sitting nice and tall and just rolling your shoulders back and down. Just nice and relaxed. And as you go through the movement, try and stay relaxed through the rest of your body. So you're not transferring any tension. And then if you are able to, take the movement into a full shoulder roll, lifting your arms up, back and down. Now, I find this much harder to do sitting cross-legged because my shoulder flexibility is not brilliant, and I'm obviously use quite a lot of my legs to create some stability to get the movement from my shoulders. So that's interesting. Okay, and as much movement from your shoulders as you can. Okay, and then we're going to take that into a twist. So you can use your knees if you're sitting cross-legged, or your knees if you're sitting on the back of the chair if you're sitting on a chair. So think of sitting nice and tall, and this is really important before you start to twist. And as you breathe out, twisting your body round. And we're going to do this in a controlled and deliberate way. So staying nice and tall. I'm trying to twist as much through my upper spine as I can. So thinking of starting at the base and working all the way up. So I'm pushing the floor away from my body with the hand behind, and I'm pulling with this hand in front. Still relax through your jaw. Okay, and release that one side. Settle back in the centre, and then go for the second side. Try and take the shoulder that's behind back as far as it will go. So squeezing that shoulder blade onto your back chest. Ooh, hand slipped there. Okay, and back to the centre. And then, just to finish, if you let your gaze fall to the front for a few more breaths. And if your mind wanders, so you start thinking about what you're going to have for lunch, or what you're doing for the rest of the day, or what's happening at the weekend, just notice that it's wandered and gently escort your mind back to focusing on your breath. So mindfulness is not about emptying your mind, because our mind is busy and that you will have different thoughts. It is about paying attention to what's happening for you in the moment and being relaxed and comfortable with whatever that is. And if you have a calmer mind, you'll have a calmer, more relaxed physical body, which for me is a huge benefit. Well, for everybody it's a huge benefit, but for me it's a real skill for me to practice. Okay, so a very gentle movement, not miracles today. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, enjoy your weekend. The clocks go on Saturday night, so we spring forward into spring. We lose an hour, but actually I'm happy with that, because the nights will be lighter, which feels like there's even more light at the end of this horrendously long tunnel. So enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to check out the website for other health and well-being coaching ideas. www.eatmovebehappy.com. And get in touch with us through the website. You can enrol for any of our coaching programs through the website, or let us know any comments, thoughts, ideas in the Facebook page, either or. Thank you for sharing, and I will see you with Movement Not Miracles next Tuesday.